that could maybe they could maybe an opportunity into the fourth turn, depending how fast Merwan Adjuj can be in this particular part of the track. Not an easy one, as we said. You have to really pace yourself and place your car just to make your way downhill. And there he goes, maybe on the around the inside, heavy braking. This will not be it yet for Maxime Linard. Oh, might have a bit of traction. Keep it flat out outside of the corner. But Merwan Adjuj is doing a good job as well, handling his position.
Let's jump back to the battle for 8th place. Sawyers and Hart are pretty close together. We'll have a very quick look at them before we come back to this one. It's not as close as I thought it was. There you can see actually Hart isn't too far behind. So this one's in the it's just gone in the oven. So we'll let that bake for a bit and we'll come back to that shortly. Why don't we go back to our battle for 4th place, Leonard versus Hajud. Let's get that overhead view again, Andrew. I want to have another look at that. Oh, there we go. That's an awesome view. Now, there's no excuses with this view, is there, Guillaume? I was fully alongside him. He took me out. He turned in on me. This view gives it all. So let's just... I don't want to hope there's an incident, but we saw between Riley and Louis there was that little bit of contact between them. And if we see an incident now, we'll be able to dissect it pretty heavily. Chris Hart, we thought he wasn't actually. We thought he was a little bit further back there than Sawyers, but Sawyers has had an off, and Chris Hart's gone through. But this is a great camera angle. This. Oh, look, here we go. Leonard down. Oh, almost touching each other there. Hajud, great driving from him. Gave Maxime Leonard all the space there, and that is why that camera angle is absolutely brilliant, Guillaume.
Yeah, definitely. I've never seen a drone going that fast before, so that's must be said. This one is impressive. You're really spot on the cars. No, in all seriousness. Beautiful move from Maxime Linard, who is going to try maybe to... the gap is quite big from Riley Phillips, obviously, more than 13 seconds. Now the task for Maxime is try to keep Merwan Adjuj behind him as much as he can. And we saw in the beautiful camera angle that we had in the first three corners of the track, we saw that Maxime Linard went for the move on the inside, and he took advantage of a little mistake by Merwan, who actually didn't have any more space on the line just to go around the corner as he would have liked. So he was just pushed a little bit, and that opened the door more widely, for Maxime. But now Merwan still has the pace, and another beautiful camera angle that we have here on the left side of Merwan. This is beautiful, beautiful work on Assetto Corsa. And we're going to see what Merwan is going to be able to do on Maxime Linard. But Maxime seems to be a little bit struggling, as it seems. He's not able to build a gap yet. And if he can keep his fourth position, as we said, that's a lot of points for him. But Merwan, he won after the bad luck that he had in the first race. Merwan, is going to try to get these results once and for all.
Great view we have here with Merwan Hajud as we look at Max Leonard just ahead of us. It's the battle for 4th place with 7.5 minutes remaining. Now, I know, Guillaume, Hugo de Wilde was watching earlier. I want to know if he's still watching, because if he is, I'm going to invite him to come and join us in the booth for the remainder of the race. Do you speak to Hugo de Wilde a lot, Guillaume?
Yeah, I was going to say, I can send him a text and ask him if he's available.
Get Hugo de Wilde a text. Get him to come and join us for the final 5 minutes of the race. I want him in the booth. So why don't you reach out to him now? Get on the case, Guillaume, and let's hope we can get Hugo de Wilde in for the final part of this race. And he can talk us through some of the action, talk about some of the action we've seen so far, and we can get him to talk about the upcoming season, which kicks off for him in just 2 weeks' time at Monza. So whilst Guillaume is on the case there, we're going to continue with this battle for Hajud. And for Hajud, it's for 4th. I've gone crazy. It's Hajud versus Leonard. There we go, got there in the end. It is for 4th place. A quick update, by the way. Piers Stockton, sadly, his PC died. So he's out of the race, sadly, along with Jay Shepherd. Really unfortunate luck for both of them. A shame for Piers because qualified 5th and qualified 4th, didn't he? So it was a real shame that he's had the luck he's had this evening. But he'll be back for the next round of the UK series, I'm sure, and will be great to see if we can get him back. I don't know, Guillaume, how has things going your end since I set you this target of getting Hugo de Wilde to join us in the booth? Is there any progress?
Yes, there is. Unfortunately, it seems like Hugo was busy, and he watched the first part of the race, I guess. And I just asked him, if he would be interested to get back on the stream and join us for a little talk in the last few minutes of the race. So, he's writing to me right now. I'll keep you posted to see if he's available and willing to do it.
I don't want any excuses. I'm sorry, but if he makes an excuse, it's not going to be good enough. I'm sorry. Whilst you're doing that, Guillaume, I'm going to quickly ask Andrew to join me, who is our director, co-championship organizer. Philip. It's been crazy racing around here, isn't it? There's been a lot of contact in places.
There's been a lot of contact, yeah.
It seems just really hard to overtake around here.
Possibly, yeah. Not raced here, but it seems that you need to rough your opponent up a little bit and then take them in maybe the next corner or something. So there's been quite a lot of elbows out and quite a lot of sort of roughing up of the driver in and then overtaking in the next corner. So I'm sure if there was... Julian watches the race sometime. Actually, Julian Floyd, our clerk of the course. So I'll probably post him some bits afterwards and ask for his take on the racing.
Can you see Riley whilst he's in the rig?
Yeah.
How has his body language been through this race? That's a really weird question, but surely
I didn't need to look at his body language because I could hear some of the high vocal output. So,
guys, yes, Guillaume.
I have good news. Hugo is online and is willing to join us.
Yes, get him in right now.
Shall I?
He can talk through the final 3 minutes with yourself.
Can he come into the booth, or do we need him on a team Discord?
No, get him straight into the commentator booth. Tell him to join the commentator booth.
That's all right.
And we can speak to him about the race so far and what he's thought and his upcoming season as well. So great work there, Guillaume. Well, whilst Guillaume's doing that, whilst he's getting him into the box, let's talk about the top 10. Let's do a quick run through. So we'll start with here he is. Hugo, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us. We're live for round 4, race 2. Myself, Chris McCarthy, and Guillaume Alvarez. Thank you for coming to join us. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Do you hear me?
Yes, we hear you perfectly.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm fine. I'm training hard here in the south of France, taking a bit of holidays before the season starts. So yeah, I'm training a lot and I'm watching the race.
2 weeks till the season starts, isn't it now?
Yeah, in 2 weeks we will be in Monza for the first round of the Formula Renault. So I can't wait, and I'm doing my best to be as ready as possible.
What's the goals now? I mean, there's been a long wait for this season, hasn't there? How has that changed your approach going into the season?
Yeah, for sure the break was really long. I tried to stay as fit as possible. It will be really strange to be back in the car. So yeah, I can't wait anymore. I'm training a lot with my team and physically and mentally also. So yeah, let's see how it goes. The test in Valencia we did in March went quite well. So yeah, I'm quite confident, and let's see. It will be really nice and really exciting to be back after such a nice break.
Guillaume, I'll hand over to you for the final couple of minutes to chat with Hugo and talk us through the end of the race.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. A pleasure once again to have you go online. And it's fair to say that we've been expecting the start of the season for long, as you said. This will be your second season into the championship, and we shall see, how those long hours behind the simulator and your participation into the Funcup European Series, how it's gonna make a difference, and hopefully in a good way because you've been practicing a lot.
Yeah, we never know. Yeah, for sure, it was a good way to stay just racing with really good drivers. I really enjoy to do the three first round, and I hope to be back as soon as I can, as soon as I'm free. But it was really nice during the lockdown to be able to drive in this championship with this car and such nice track and such a nice organization.
Voilà, merci beaucoup Hugo. Peut-être un petit dernier mot en français. On te souhaite le meilleur évidemment pour le début de saison qui approche à grands pas. Bonne préparation et voilà, on espère le meilleur effectivement pour toi en piste. Et encore une fois, un grand merci d'avoir été des nôtres pour les premières manches du championnat. Et on espère pourquoi pas te revoir si jamais tu en as l'occasion évidemment.
Ouais, merci à vous de m'avoir invité. C'est sûr que voilà, je suis ici dans le sud de la France, comme je le disais, pour m'entraîner, faire les dernières préparations d'avant-saison. Mais je regarde quand même la course, ça m'intéresse de regarder. C'était très cool d'avoir pu participer à trois premiers rounds pendant le confinement. Et voilà, j'espère que j'aurai l'opportunité, pourquoi pas, de revenir maintenant que la saison réelle va reprendre. Mais c'était en tout cas très chouette d'y avoir participé et j'espère que je vais pouvoir refaire une course ou deux.
Voilà, exactement. Et juste au moment où on termine, eh bien, Antoine Laquiez va franchir la ligne d'arrivée en vainqueur, le drapeau d'ami qui va s'abaisser et ce sera la victoire, une de plus pour les frères Laquiez dans cette deuxième manche ici sur le circuit de Ledenon. Voilà la course qui se conclut. Deuxième manche et nouvelle victoire pour Antoine Laquiez. Juste devant lui, le nouveau doublé des pilotes du No Limit Racing Team et Riley Phillips. De nouveau sur le podium. Super performance de la part du pilote britannique et Maxime Minard qui à nouveau s'en sort avec les honneurs et une quatrième position finale. Chris, it has been great to talk to Hugo, but in the meantime we have another sensational victory and a 1-2 for the Laquiez brothers.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Hugo, I know you've been watching. What have you thought of the racing around this track? It's looked pretty tough out there.
Yeah, the track seems really nice. I'm quite sad that I can't race. Yeah, it would have been really cool, but yeah, maybe in the future. But I need to go, guys. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, thank you very much and have a good evening.
Thank you for joining us, Hugo. Really appreciate the time. Good luck for the season as well. Wish you all the best.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Great stuff. Great to have Hugo de Wilde. But while we were speaking to him, of course, Guillaume, you called us through the end of the race. Antoine Laquiez takes the win from Louis Laquiez. Riley Phillips takes a very hard-fought podium. Max Leonard finishes in fourth, picks up some valuable points. Then it's Maxime Hajou as well. Moen Hajou, sorry. Robin Donat, Schinkel, Sawyers, Hart, Steinlin, Veal, Guillaume, and De Cluzo. And that is how they finished, Guillaume.
Yeah, and it has been a sensational double race once again, and beautiful victory. The Laquiez brothers, they had shown in Manicourt, in what sort of wood they were made of, and they confirmed once again here in Ledenon that they have the pace. I'm sure they've been practicing a lot as well in the background, and here they are in formation, shall we say, another 1-2 for the Laquiez brothers. But it's been great. It's been great to see once again a good level of racing on a very amusing track. Ledenon. I do hope to get a chance to one day to go myself over there and to see it in real life. But once again, a pleasure, Chris. Thank you.
Good stuff. Well, we have a lot of drivers in the Team M3M chat. I'm gonna leave you to chat with them, Guillaume, because I don't think I think it'll be better if we do those in French. But once Andrew, we'll get Andrew to jump in there, and then we will follow him. So we'll head down to Team M3M chat, and we'll chat to some of the drivers there.
Yeah, let's
Okay, the commentators, Chris and Guillaume, have jumped into the chat, guys. And Guillaume, I'll hand over to you to see if we have any drivers that want to have a quick chat.
Oui, tout à fait. Bonsoir à tous les gars. Merci en tout cas pour le spectacle proposé ce soir. C'était vraiment très amusant, très divertissant comme toujours. Belle performance encore de la part des pilotes M3M, même si l'opposition aussi de la part de No Limit Racing s'est fait ressentir. Je ne sais pas si parmi vous qui est encore en ligne, je vois Eric Stelling, je pense, vous êtes encore là. Et peut-être que je pense qu'on a perdu peut-être quelques-uns des pilotes du team M3M. Je ne sais pas s'ils peuvent nous entendre. Chris, I don't think that we have many of the drivers from the M3M team. Peut-être Jean-Luc Dubois est peut-être avec nous.
Oui, je suis avec vous.
C'est magnifique. And we have Jean-Luc Dubois, the manager of the team M3M. the virtual team and the real one as well. Bonsoir Jean-Luc, merci en tout cas de me rejoindre pour ce petit mot de fin. Voilà, quelle a été votre vision de la course? Une épreuve un peu plus difficile, grosse opposition?
C'est assez tendu parce qu'effectivement il y a quelques contacts, mais fort et je pense que c'est quand même sympa d'avoir un peu d'adversité. L'absence d'Hugo fait que M3M a moins dominé cette fois-ci. On peut reconnaître que nos limites étaient bien devant. Maxime avait fait une petite erreur sur un des deux frères, Lachiez, et il a eu la monnaie de sa pièce au deuxième tour, et là il s'est fait distancer pour le compte. Il a fait une remontée fantastique néanmoins, donc de ce côté-là, de mon côté, avec le team M3M, on fait 2x4, on n'a pas à rougir de ce résultat. Donc pour le coup, on est assez content, et même si c'est un petit peu musclé, ça reste quand même relativement correct dans l'ensemble.
Voilà, vous avez le bon mot, une course musclée mais tout à fait correcte, c'est ce qu'on aime évidemment avec la Fun Cup de manière générale, et ça s'est ressenti depuis le début du championnat et jusqu'au terme, on l'espère. Merci en tout cas, encore une fois Jean-Luc, pour votre disponibilité de la part de toute l'organisation et surtout pour votre continuelle présence. Est-ce qu'on peut espérer vous revoir pour les prochains rendez-vous de la compétition?
Moi, de toute façon, même en vacances, le soir de la prochaine course, je serai disponible de toute manière. J'ai aligné quelques voitures et ce sont vraiment quand même pas mal de clients qui sont des clients des courses réelles qui roulent dans ce championnat, et très très agréable, même si là ils sont tous partis peut-être dîner, mais ils ont tous quitté le Discord. Et
non, Jean-Luc, je suis toujours
il y
là.
a Xavier, attendez, il y a mon meilleur pilote qui est là. Il y a Xavier.
J'allais parler du meilleur team manager également.
Bon, je voulais dire mon meilleur client. Mais c'est intéressant, Guillaume, parce que Xavier, il n'en est qu'à 2 courses réelles en termes de participation.
Mm-hmm.
Et là, il est assidu aux courses virtuelles et il s'améliore de course en course. Je le chambre beaucoup, mais c'est quand même quelqu'un qui est très passionné. Et c'est un exemple vraiment parfait de la manière dont on aborde chez nous, M3M, les choses.
Tout à fait.
Merci Jean-Luc.
Et Xavier, peut-être un petit mot de votre part. Quelles sont les attentes pour cette année, votre programme en piste, puisque la saison repart?
Beaucoup d'attentes, si ce n'est que de s'amuser. J'ai pris beaucoup de plaisir ici à Ledenon, un peu plus qu'à Manicourt. J'avais fait énormément d'erreurs. Ici, je fais une première course où je ne m'en veux pas moi-même, puisque pas trop d'erreurs de ma part, mais juste ne pas savoir rouler plus vite. Mais sur la deuxième course, il y a effectivement 2-3 erreurs, et chaque course, on essaie de s'améliorer un petit peu, ça c'est le but. Et puis avec Jean-Luc, on va essayer de faire 1 ou 2 courses cette année en présentiel, comme on dit aujourd'hui.
Tout à fait. Écoutez, on vous souhaite beaucoup de plaisir. Merci en tout cas d'avoir de nouveau été des nôtres pour ce soir. On a pris en tout cas énormément de plaisir et de fun à vous suivre tous en piste. Et Jean-Luc, encore une fois, au nom de l'organisation de Rally Motorsport, Andrew et Rally Phillips, on vous remercie évidemment pour votre participation, de vos line-up impressionnants de course en course, et on espère que ça continuera autant.
Merci Guillaume. Je vais dire un petit mot à Chris. Chris, are you still there with us?
Chris, are you here?
Yes.
Chris, I just want to send a message to all the English drivers. So some of them are very good friends because, for example, Chris Hart is very often driving with us in, for example, Abu Dhabi, 25 hours. We know each other very well, and we appreciate together very, very well, and we have good fun with them. And thank you for coming with us in this championship, in the European Championship, because as we see, we are not 30 people, so we have some English driver coming with us. Of course, we have Riley, who is an amazing guy. I want to insist on this guy. Riley is amazing because he's very young, very talented, good driver, and he's a very nice guy. So we are here tonight and the days before and the next races because he did a crazy work. And thank you, Riley, and his father, Andrew. Thank you very much.
The message is heard definitely and passed on. Andrew is with us in the chat at the moment, and I'm sure we'll pass the message on.
Thank you very much, Jean-Luc, for you've been massive encouragement and obviously massive support, and really helped us organise all the drivers in Europe. So yeah, really appreciate your help as well. Thank you very much.
Welcome. We have good fun together.
We certainly do, and we've got more rounds of it as well, Guillaume.
Yes, absolutely. Merci beaucoup, Jean-Luc, encore une fois. Thank you very much. Chris, I'm told that the Lakias brothers are online as well on Discord. So I don't know which one you want to go first. We can go with Riley if he's waiting for a comment.
We'll jump in and chat to Chris Hart and Riley. Guys, thank you, Jean-Luc and Xavier. Thank you very much. We're going to go up and interview Chris and Riley. We'll see you all. Chris, Riley, how are we? Chris McCarthy, how you doing? Riley's there. Riley, how are you doing?
I am good, thank you. Yeah, quite tired, but good.
You certainly sound it. I wish you were in the last chat, actually. You'll have to go back and listen. Some very nice messages coming in for you there. Yeah, but that looked like that second race, wow. That was, it seemed like you made your decision early that you're going to defend that for as long as you could. And I imagine you're definitely sweating after that one because it's very intense.
Yeah, I knew I didn't have the absolute pace for it. I just wasn't quick enough. So I was like, well, I'm going to have to defend, and hopefully they start scrapping amongst themselves, which they didn't, unfortunately. But yeah, I still managed to hold them off for quite a while, give them a good fight. So yeah, I was quite happy with it.
And the track, it's very hard to overtake round there without making contact, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, lots of hairpins. If you wanted to get a good run out, then you'd kind of end up running wide and outbraking yourself. And it's a tricky track, and it doesn't play very nicely with the car, because you got such low power. Any little mistake you make is massive time loss. So yeah, it was quite tricky, but I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, it certainly seemed like good fun, and it was good fun to watch as well. Tell us next round where we're going for that one, and what date we're going to be streaming for that one.
If you give me just a second,
I'll put you on the spot, aren't I?
I know.
Maybe Andrew might be able to save you. Andrew?
Oh, you wish. My brain is emptied after watching that. I tell you.
No,
I just
I'll call you both out.
The UK round I know is Thruxton on the 5th. Question mark.
What it is
July. It's Thruxton because we switched the UK calendar around because we're not going to Mondello anymore, but we're going to Thruxton, so we've swapped those two.
So you'll just answer another question instead. I see.
Wow.
And then Paul Ricard for the on the 12th of July for the European round.
Guillaume actually said that earlier, didn't you, Guillaume? So
yes, but it's good to remind. Yeah,
he could have saved you there, but he decided he'd stay quiet.
Let me hang.
Well, I'm not surprised. It was a busy evening, wasn't it? Hectic evening. Guillaume, do we have the Lakias brothers coming in? If so, we'll jump up to the commentary booth and we'll wait for those guys to join us. But
we might be able to go down to Teams No Limits. So we go down there. They've got one person in there.
Yeah, that's right. They are there waiting.
Okay.
Let's go down there.
Okay.
There we go.
Hello.
Bonsoir, Antoine, Louis.
Antoine. Après, vous pouvez interviewer celui que vous voulez. On est tous ensemble là, donc.
Ah d'accord. Bonsoir. Écoutez, si vous voulez, on va discuter en français. J'imagine que ce sera plus confortable pour tout le monde. Mais écoutez, merci en tout cas d'être disponible et d'avoir attendu le temps qu'on termine nos petites interviews. Voilà, écoutez, racontez-nous un petit peu de votre point de vue, parce que vous nous avez déjà donné du fil à retordre dans la concurrence à Manicourt. Ici, ça a vraiment été une démonstration de votre part, donc bravo déjà pour ce superbe résultat. Et on se demandait d'ailleurs avec Chris McCarthy, mon collègue, combien d'heures vous passez derrière le simulateur pour être aussi performant et toujours plus performant à chaque sortie. Dites-nous.
Alors, en termes d'heures, je sais pas. Honnêtement, je saurais pas vous dire exactement, mais on en a fait quand même pas mal parce qu'on, pour la plupart des gars du No Limit, là, on connaissait pas trop bien la piste, donc il fallait qu'on roule un petit peu. Puis après aussi, on connaît pas encore la voiture par cœur et il fallait qu'on la règle bien comme il faut, mais ça va. On a trouvé un bon setup et puis on a pu aligner des chronos assez corrects, donc ça va.
Et surtout que l'opposition était quand même relativement relevée, hein, comme à chaque sortie du championnat depuis le début, avec des grosses bagarres. C'était quand même très chaud avec quelques moments un peu beaucoup plus intenses d'ailleurs. Hein. On se demandait d'ailleurs lors de la première épreuve si vous alliez la jouer safe, mais vous êtes allé vraiment pour la bagarre et c'était en tout cas très divertissant à suivre et à la limite de la sortie de piste à par moment.
Oui, ouais, avec mon frère, au début, on suivait Max. Et il y a eu un contact dans le triple gauche avec mon frère et, Louis et Max. Donc, du coup, ça a fait une bagarre à deux. Et puis, tout le long, on a essayé d'éclipser un peu Riley parce que Riley arrivait trop vite pour nous. Et donc, du coup, on s'est dit qu'il fallait pas qu'on se bagarre. En tout cas, j'allais pas l'attaquer pour pouvoir prendre de la marge. Et puis après, le faire dans les derniers tours. Et dans le dernier tour, la petite boîte dans le dernier virage, donc je suis sorti premier du dernier virage, mais j'ai lâché parce que pour le fair play, parce que sinon entre frères ça se frite toujours. Donc là, c'était pour garder le calme quand même.
Justement, je vais vous faire la traduction en anglais parce que c'est amusant comme anecdote. Chris, Antoine was just mentioning about the first race. He just tells us very nicely that he actually lifted off before crossing the start finish line just to be fair play with his brother, because otherwise if there's too much heat between them it could be messy at home, after the race. So that's why they were playing fair, just to calm things down, shall we say.
Good stuff. Well, it was 1-1, wasn't it, in victories, I guess, in the end. But I guess thanks to those guys for treating us to absolutely brilliant racing in that first one.
Well, thank you.
And great one in the second one as well. It's been brilliant to watch. It just looked very tricky to overtake round there, but as ever, I think a great show put on in Funcup racing.
Voilà, en tout cas, un grand merci à tous les deux. Oui, je vous en prie, Antoine, allez-y.
Well, I was going to say that it was really tricky because of the slopey corners, and each time we had to brake and overtake the car in front, we ended up locking up and going straight on. So it was very tricky. There's no flat corners, no easy corners, nowhere to overtake without a little touch in there, like rubbing the doors or whatnot. So. Yeah, it was really tricky, but a lot of fun because we had a muscly start on the second race, which was a lot of fun because of the reverse grid. So we got to see a lot of fights in front and got involved, unfortunately, in a few ones. So we had a lot of fun on the second one.
And we're going to see you back next time.
Oh yeah, definitely,
most definitely, yeah.
Good stuff.
I'm with my brother just next to me, so that's the voiceover.
It's a shame Hugo couldn't join us today. What happened to him?
Oh well, he did. He's training hard, but he actually jumped on for the stream. He joined us in the commentating for the last 5 minutes.
Oh, great.
So yeah.
Well, if he's here, so hello to everyone, and thank you for the good racing and fun times.
Thank you guys for making it exactly that, and we look forward to seeing you at the next round. It's going to be brilliant.
Definitely.
So, guys, is it the Welsh? Sorry, it's Andrew Phillips here. Is it the Welsh flag on the side of the car?
Yeah.
It's a Welsh flag.
Yeah, proud Welsh guys. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because we're half British, half French, but. British flag, but it's Wales. Sorry, is a small country, so really happy to represent the small department. What's it called? Size of a region of a country. So we're really happy.
Wow, that makes sense. That's why you guys speak.
Yeah.
What part of Wales?
It's sorry for the name. It's Glansenfrei so it's
Oh yeah.
I'd say
I've been there. I've been there.
Yeah, same.
It's northeast.
Yeah, it's
Northeast.
close to Liverpool. Let's say it's close to Liverpool.
Okay, that makes sense with the
we go
accents
into
as well,
Liverpool
right?
to go there. So
Brilliant.
and where are you guys from?
Well, I'm London.
Oh, okay. Or a lot of you are. So
Yeah, well, the games. Well, this is turning into something different, isn't it? Game, name, age.
Now, myself, I'm from the east part of Belgium, but I'm living in Brussels currently. And I was thinking to myself, my God, this is such a good accent that you guys have. And I was thinking, where does that come from?
Yeah, I was like, you sure this is Antoine Lucky Ace? Really?
Oh, thank you.
Well, great guys. Make sure you come back, and we'll have another chat next time. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we couldn't make it last time because I'm new on Discord, so I didn't know how to make it. So, but now I know. So I'll be there every now and then. So
make sure you both have accounts this time. We'll have a chat with you both. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, pleasure.
Congratulations
Good
on the
stuff.
results. Well done.
Good
Thank
stuff.
you. Thank you for all the work.
Absolutely no problem.
Thank you, guys. We're going to jump back up now and wrap the show up, but we appreciate you guys speaking to us, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
Thank you.
Stay safe, guys.
Yeah, stay safe.
Well, there we go. That was interesting, wasn't it?
That was, yeah, very nice. Very nice.
I thought we were going to start exchanging phone numbers in the end.
Next time.
Oh, good stuff. Very nice guys. They seem very brilliant. It's brilliant to have them in the championship, and I'm sure we'll have a longer chat with them next time. But that's it, Guillaume. What's next for you now? Well, what's next for you? But what are we now? How long is it?
No. Oh my God. This was pretty much my Go ahead.
No, you up to anything before the next round?
Actually, I'll do my best to join you guys for as many rounds as I can. But as we talked about previously, it's going to be a very busy summer on track. Hopefully, as much as possible. But next week is going to be a lot. Already this week, a lot of as you know, I'm working a lot in karting, doing Formula One as well. So in terms of coverage. This is going to be very busy with work all throughout the week and the first proper weekend of racing all over the place. So there's going to be a lot of work on that side, and for many weekends to come. And we all need to get back on track and after such a long break. But hopefully being able to do a lot of esport once again. And of course, I'll let you guys know in due time. But it's such a fun time every race that we do together. So hopefully, see you next time.
Good stuff. Sounds like your ride is just pulled up outside as well.
Yeah. A bit of background noise indeed in the street. It's still very hot in Brussels. So people are having fun outside. So
great stuff. Any final words from you guys, Andrew, Riley?
No, I think we're...
No? Good.
No, brilliant. Thank you very much, guys. Another very entertaining night, and really appreciate your input. Thank you very much.
Well, we got UK, that's next week, isn't it? And then European in 2 weeks' time, I believe, isn't
Indeed,
it? So,
yep. So Thruxton on the 5th and European one on the 12th, yeah.
So 2 weekends, 2 Fun Cup races. Join us then next weekend for the next UK round, and 2 weeks we'll be back for round number 5 of Virtual Funcup European Championship from Paul Ricard. We'll see you then.